Welcome back to Road to Mastery. My name is Matthew, and in this series we push up the rating ladder playing 1510 Rapid. In the description you can see the timestamps for the game. Spoiler alert, this game the engine thought I was rated 2600, I had over 94% accuracy, and lost. So watch to the end to see how it all played out. Take care. Okay, welcome. Got E45. Actually, let's play the Vienna. I've tried to start learning this opening, so rather than playing Knight F3, play Knight C3. People don't really know how to play against this. I have notes actually on several of the lines. I don't know them very well. If takes, you actually just push this pawn and this knight runs out of squares. Change the screen up. We have ICC now. Also change the pieces to wood. I normally never play on the green. I actually use brown, I think it's called, if not light brown. But yeah, just figured to switch it up. When I first got on chess.com, I was playing with ICC. So going back to the roots just a little bit. Okay, I believe here I play bishop b5, and now after the knight's there, if takes, I play d takes. I don't know why, but if that knight wasn't there, so like let's say he had just taken, here, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to play b takes. And I don't know, I couldn't explain that why. I think I just play, so I'm in check. What he's threatening is to come here and trade off the queens, but after he does that, I might go here. Have I played this wrong? Because there's some strange line where, so I have to deal with this check. I think I just have to deal with it like this. Just gonna play this. I've looked at this position months ago, where I don't think this is the computer best move. But there's some strange line where you can gambit the entire queen side. You can just give this all up and let his queen gobble it up, because you've got such a force. But I don't know if my bishop is placed on the correct square. I don't know what square it should be on then. Let's just think. I think I'm gonna play this move regardless. And he, I think, would just take this pawn. But for some unknown reason, I think I'm still correct. So if he takes my queen, I just trade off. Okay, I don't think that's the move. Should I just castle and blunder mate in one? Put my king right here. Lose the game. Pretty cool. Can't develop my knight because I hang my queen. Checks, captures, and attacks. Check. It's also a capture. So the thing is, I don't want to take this queen because after bishop takes, my rook in the corner is stuck. So I have to leave these pieces here. I have to leave this piece here because it's pinned. That piece is under attack. I'm thinking this move, bishop c1, just defending this pawn. Bishop c1, queen takes, knight takes. That c2 pawn is cut covered. If bishop e4, I could even just castle and cover my knight with the rook. Option A. Is there a better option? I mean, that pawn is just straight hanging. It was hanging last move. Okay, checks, captures, and attacks. No. Kind of pointless. This just seems very passive. The reason why there seems to have good reason to play this move. But I mean, what's my rook doing? My rook is just staring at two of my pawns. So I'm hesitant to fully believe that that's the best move. So I'm just thinking. I don't know what else there would be. Bishop back. Maybe bishop back. Moving backwards is also not normally the best move, but pieces do move backwards for a reason, so. I don't hate that move, but it's just super passive. I mean, so is this move. That move screams passive. I mean, what's my plan? Takes. I mean, what if he just castles? Then what? Then I'm screwed. I'm going to be curious in the analysis. Because I think I've played this right. I just don't know what the move is here. Because he might not even take this, I just realized. Like a few moments ago. He might just castle queenside. Then now my rook's just sitting there. I can't develop any of my pieces. At least this forces something. So yeah, I'm going bishop d3, and the reason why I chose bishop d3 is because if I play a move, I mean, I'm not in love with either of those moves. There might be a move better than either of these two options. But my problem with rook c1 is he doesn't have to take. He can just castle or move his bishop out even. I mean, my bishop is pinned. Yeah, he doesn't even have to castle. He can just move his bishop to c5. Just attack. Here, at least I undouble my pawns if he trades. So if takes, I move my knight and he scoops this pawn. So I'm thinking just, if I castle, takes, he gets in. Okay. Okay, well, I'm in a worse spot. My knight's pinned. My knight's defending this. So he could just play knight takes e5. I have two attackers on my knight, and that stays pinned. I can castle, defend. Then after takes, rook takes, Knight takes, these two pieces get forked, and I'm down a pawn. I can't play an in-between move like bishop b5 because he just simply moves out of the way. I can't defend this pawn with my bishop because he could just take this pawn, the e5 pawn. If I take this bishop and he takes, I have to move my knight. He takes my pawn. Okay. I'm tempted to believe that this is the better of the two options. That way I don't lose my bishop. Or I guess I do. But I can come back to attack this pawn. Takes, knight d4, knight takes e5, knight c5 is threatening c7. If castles, because I'm threatening to fork the rook and the king. If castles, I could just take this pawn, which would be an equal exchange. If he doesn't castle, let's say he plays rook here, I think that's the move. Takes here, takes that pawn. He has check. Maybe I should castle before I play knight b5. Just because he has check. Well, if I castle now, he plays c6. And that restricts my knight from doing anything. They said I'd have a rook on d1. Maybe it's not the end of the world if this knight comes here. Here, check, up. Castles maybe. I take on a7. Can I get my knight trapped on a7? If I play knight takes a7, can he play... Well, my escape scores would be b5 and c6, and I suppose c8. If his king's on c8... Oh, well, if his king's on c8, he'd be in check. Like if I played this, rook c8. Never mind. I don't think it's bad. I'm assuming just check. I mean, that's just a beautiful square for the knight. Yeah, and I think I'm just gonna come. Any merit? I think I'm gonna come here. He has a dark square bishop, so I'm just gonna stay off the dark squares. Yeah. Okay, hold up. I think I'm gonna sack one of these rooks. One of these rooks are gonna be sacked for one of these pieces. I might just play. Well, that would hang h2. Like it takes. Just threatening to take this. Looking to move my pawn back. Yeah, can I not just take here? And I get out of there. But now it's time to GTFO. Wow. What the heck? Okay. What he's trying to do is put a rook on the open file, I think. But that looks silly. I'm gonna back up and maybe trade this knight off. That actually seems like a good plan. Yeah, that's wonderful for me actually. Forking. Because that's a beautiful knight. That bishop is stupid. Also, same color bishops. I think same color bishops is not necessarily a draw. Okay, I made this mistake in the past. In the past, I've also barely ever analyzed my games. I have doubled pawns. So instinctually I go, oh, I should take. Yeah, that looks like a good idea. Undouble my pawns. Fantastic. But I also have a rook on this file. And the mistake I think I've made in the past is overvaluing undoubled pawns for an already developed rook. But then again, if I play this, I have check, and then I could build just a wall on the light. Maybe I made the mistake again, but I just quickly convinced myself to shut up. Okay, so I'm gonna go here, check. And then I'm just gonna build a massive wall on the light squares. And his dark square bishop is going to be useless. I could go here, but I don't want to trade up the bishops. If I play h5, does he take? Hang that? Seems like hope chess, right? This move would just prevent me from playing this move. I'd have to deal with that. If he goes a8, I'd have to play like a3. I don't want to play rook a1. Maybe I could play this move. I think he'd come here. It just seems more active. Rook a8, c5, bishop e5, my intuition just says do this. No real rhyme or reason. Just if he pushes this pawn and all these pieces come off the board. That oh my! Wait, no, it doesn't work. I thought I just missed that opportunity, which I totally did. But he could have just played bishop here. What's funny is I wonder if I can induce that bishop to move. Like if I can get that bishop to move somewhere like this, or even here. Does this work? Here, bishop e5, d6, takes, d7, jack. I think holy misclick. Come on. Dude, really? That's supposed to just be a3. That's... Are you kidding me? Alright. Alright, let's Are you kidding me? Now he just has the entire... Oh, this is not good. This just got bad. Rook a2. I think I'm going to trade off this way. I think I can't believe I messed this up this bad. I think I just need to hope that all my pawns will be on light squares. He can't take because he's pinned. I can't believe I just did that. Like, this would have been so preventable. If bishop takes, I get pinned and my king can't go anywhere. I'm gonna go here. Check. Is my king getting trapped? Here, check. Check. Maybe here. If a2, I think I'm just going to play c3. Check. Trade the bishops off. That looks so dangerous. to trade the bishops off or to not. I mean, fundamentals say when you're down, don't trade pieces off, right? Can't go here. I can only go here. Am I getting mated at any point? No, I think I'm fine. Kind of learned from the other game that keeping the bishop maybe in front of the moving pawns. My king is not here to help out. My king is just chilling on b4. The only chance I have, I can't believe I did that. I don't think I need to trade that off. I mean, if I go here, he just hunts this pawn. Takes. I don't. I think I'm lost. Such a silly way to go out. Let's see. He's just gonna hunt that pawn, I think. And what am I gonna do with this bishop? Push. Takes. I lost. I mean, it's just, that's so frustrating. I don't think I could do anything. Good game. I mean, it's not, that it says a pawn, but it has me at minus 2.2. Did I play with 94.3% accuracy and lose the game? What was my other option? This? Yeah. Yeah, okay, so that was the best move. Cool. Takes. As I said earlier, pieces move backwards. That. And we just trade e-pawns. And the game goes on. Yeah, it's so if you can tell, going back to bishop, what would that have been? Knight somewhere? Knight, oh, I'm way too far. Right here. You see there's a commonality here. It's like as soon as the king steps into a possible pin, you pin him. Like you just load up on the pin. Because as we see here, he walks over here, put I heard Eric Rosen say PPPP or something like that. Put pressure on pinned pieces. PP on PP. Put pressure on pinned pieces. So as soon as there's an opportunity to pin. I mean, that's just so brutal. Okay. H4 as well, hey? So it just wants me to trade off these bishops. D6. If CD... Wow. I did not see that. That's cool. Realizing that this piece can be routed. My rook on D1 can be rerouted to target this piece. Yeah, I mean, it's just all losing. Gotcha. All right, so everything in the opening was played to plan. Now, one thing I was wondering, so that's not the best move. I think this is the best move. So what do I play here? Definitely never gonna play Queen E2. Definitely never gonna play that. Knight E2. Because if this happens, I think he loses. There's just too much. Ooh. I didn't know you can do that. You can draw arrows. Wait, no, never mind. I thought you could just like hold it and move it around and it'll start drawing different arrows. Yeah, it's like, okay, that's hanging, but you're gonna get just brutalized. I'm assuming that's not the move. Oh, because the knight guards the E7 square. The knight takes, then you have bishop G5. Mate. That's a brutal move. That's it. Okay, so I'm curious. So overlooked an opportunity to develop a rook. Yeah, that's just too passive. 2,600. And I lost. Okay. See you later.